welcome to Crypto Coders. This is our C++ tutorial series, and in this video we will learn about relational operators and logical operators. Let's create a new file, t6.cpp, and we'll write down our basic structure. So I'll explain this topic in some of the slides that I made. So let's move on to the slides. So relational operators. Relational operators compare two values and tell us if the relation between the two values we have given is either true or it is false. So these are the operators that we use. This is the equal to operator. For example, if you want to compare two values, like for example here 5 double equal to 10, we'll check if 5 is equal to 10. Because this here is false, so we will get a 0 here. Similarly, if we had used this operator not equal to 5 not equal to 10, then it would give us true. 5 is greater than 10, which will give us 0, and similarly here it will give us false. It will give us false here as well, and this will give us true. So these operators we use between the values to check the relation between the two values, and if the relation is true, it will give us 1, and if it is false, it will give us 0. And the next is our logical operators. You must have learned these before as well, the AND operator, or NOT operator. These are the symbols that we use, the double AND sign, and these are for OR operator, and this is our NOT operator. In AND operator, we know that it compares two expressions, and if if any of the expression is false, the whole statement will be considered false. It will give us 0. In OR operator, if both the expressions are false, only then it will give us false. And NOT is used for negation. It turns true into false and false into true. This is the truth table for it. Like we can see here, in NOT converts false into true and true into false. And in OR AND operator, if any of the expression is false, it will give us false. Both the expressions are false, 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 true, false, true, false, false. And if both the expressions are true, it will give us true. And in OR, it is actually the opposite. If both are false, only then it will be false. In all other cases, it will give us true. Now we will look at the example which we will be coding as well later. Like in the code, I have used two variables, an ID of type string, given the value of admin, and pass is given the value of 1, 2, 3. If use a if condition we will study in detail in the next video, but for now just focus on what's within the brackets. So if ID is equal to admin, you can see that ID was equal to admin, so it will give us true. ID not equal to admin, which is false because ID actually is equal to admin, so this will give us false. Pass is equal to 1, 2, 3, it is true, so it will give us true. If both are true, like in this case, ID double equal to admin, we have an AND operator between the two expressions, and pass is equal to 1, 2, 3. Both these are true, so it will give us true. Both these are true in the next line as well, and we have an OR operator, so it will also give us true. And here we have an OR operator. One of these values is true, the other is false, but it will give us false because it will give us 1. ID double equal to admin will give us 1. Pass double equal to 7, 8, 9, it will give us 0. But the overall expression will give us true. 1 and 0. In the truth table, we can see in the third row, 1 and 0 will give us 1. So this will give us true. And if we had an AND operator, 1, and this will give us 0. So overall, this expression will give us false. Like in the third row here, 1 and 0, if we apply the AND operator between these two, it will give us 0. So overall, the expression will give us false value. Now let's code this. If ID double equal to admin. Now what you have to keep in mind is that this statement will only be displayed if the expression in these brackets is true. So ID double equal to admin, that's true. So if we run this, we will see that the condition is true is displayed. Similarly, if we write ID not equal to admin and run it, it won't display us anything. So this expression here is false because ID was equal to admin. And if we change this whole thing and check it for pass double equal to 1 2 3, condition is true because pass was equal to 1 2 3. Now let's see, check both of these at the same time. Admin double, not admin, id double equal to admin, or pass double equal to 1 2 3. id double equal to admin will give us 1, or operator in between pass will also give us 1. The overall expression will give us 1 if we have or in the middle. Now let's run this. The condition is true. If we had AND operator, it will still give us true. If we change any of these to, for example, admin was id is equal to whatever cc, this will give us 0. This part here, applying, we'll change this to and. What do you think this will give us? This will give us 0. There is AND operator between these two. This will give us 1. It will actually give us 0, because even if one of these is false, the whole statement is false. It won't display as anything because it is false. So this is basically how it works. And let me show you one other thing. We can even write 1 here. If you write 1 here, it will be considered true. So run it and the condition is true. You can write true instead of 1 as well. True. Still it will give us the condition is true. And now if we use the not operator, not, if not true, so it will give us false as a whole. If false, then this condition will be false, so it won't be displayed. Yes, so it wasn't displayed. So this is how AND, OR, and NOT operator works. In the next video, we'll look at the if condition in detail. If you like the video, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and also leave a comment if you have any suggestions. You can also find the codes in the video description below. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.